Emotional independency, it's not an ability to feel. It is actually when you're claiming your power to feel and experience exactly what's happening with you without trying to please someone or to leak your energy to someone. The energy leak is real, and in this video, I will try to share my experience of how to claim your power back, how to feel emotionally independent. Do not feel drugged by someone. Do not feel offended by someone. Do not feel hurt by someone. We are in charge of our feelings, and I will share my personal experience of what helped me. I'm sure it will resonate with you guys. My name is Paula. I'm CEO of New Sutras, and if you like what you see, like this video, follow my channel and share it with someone who may need to hear this right this second. Because when I was going through my struggles, I needed help, and it was individuals that were sharing their spark of knowledge, and it helped me enormously. So what is emotional independency? We are entitled to experience this world with the emotional container that we have. And each individual will see and experience this world differently. But when we're getting in close relationships with someone, it can be our parents or our loved ones, there is a lot of disrespect in the boundaries, and there's a lot of demands and expectations on how you're supposed to feel about certain things or how they're supposed to feel about certain things. And that's where emotional independency comes from. It's where we 100% in charge on how we are feeling. And we can, by shifting our focus to different direction, if even something very painful to us happening, we can come back to that center and we can change it. So I will bring that visual example to you. For instance, imagine that your real essence, you are not your body, you're not your mind, but your real essence that knows everything, that feels everything. Your higher self, you are as this queen or king right here. And then there is a mind, it's a commander that's sending the tasks to your body what to do, to your hormones, to your reactions, to all these chemicals that within your body. So when we are navigated by the mind response, the mind can get lost or can get trapped, and the signals in our body are gonna go as a stress, as a cortisol, and a huge sabotage, and your body will try to figure it out. When we are operating from the essence, which is our observer, ultimately how to understand what you are. You are an observer. You are that have an experience, that's seen every experience, but you are not an experience itself. And when you are always training your observer to be present, then you will be able to identify and to see what is healthy and what is unhealthy for you. How to identify it? Simply by feeling it. If it feels good, it means it's safe for you. If it doesn't feel good on any level, it means it's not safe for you. It's not good for you. And trust me, I know the wounds, they can make us feel opposite. They may think, oh, I'm not good enough. I need that experience. This person loves me this way. Maybe I don't deserve better. Maybe I'm not right. Maybe I should do more. Maybe I should prove more. This is not right. Very simple navigation point to me that I understood after my 40s is love. Everything is love, and when the love is there, it feels good. Love kind, love feels good, love feels safe, love feels nurturing. If you experience anything outside of it that feels uncomfortable, it means it's not love. So you gotta get back to your awareness point and to observe that someone wants to literally enter into your field and suck your energy. And not every time it happens intentionally. People who love us, they are doing this because of their wounded place. They may think they need love, but in essence, they need to claim their energy and their worthiness that only can be claimed by them. No one can make you feel worthy. No one can make you feel good if you are not feeling good within yourself. And that's the truth, and that's a good truth, because you are in charge of everything that's happening with you. And in the same time, you know that no one else is here to fix your holes, to fix your problems. Because as soon as you're going to look someone to fix something within you, for instance, you're feeling pain of not being loved, and you're seeking for someone to fulfill that gap and to make you feel loved, you will never feel love. You will attract the partner who is going to prove you in every level that here, look here, you can love yourself. Look, you need to do this to love yourself. You need to do this to accept yourself. But you will never attract someone who ultimately will be loving you unconditionally, because love is not need. Love is not I have to or I must to. No, love is a very loose and beautiful and expansive feeling. And that's why we gotta turn in and first fix our holes. Because usually the energy leaking when there is some holes are open within our subconscious or conscious, when we are acting needy or where we're getting offended or when we need love, whatever that is, if we are whole and if we're keeping training that awareness. And trust me, if it's a threshold when you feel, oh my gosh, I see it, I see that I'm leaking my energy in my relationships or in my family, I see that this is not a healthy pattern, you're already on a threshold stage, meaning that it's a sacred stage when you're recognizing that pattern. In the next stage after that, you are starting really practicing the muscle of coming back to your centered self when this provocation happens. And in life, how it works, when you feel provoked again, when you feel like you starting giving your energy to this situation or to this person, you're stopping. You're stopping and you're sinking in a feeling. You just feel what's going on. Because that feeling, that pain, that discomfort will go through you. It will go through you, you will live it, you will experience it. But if you're holding your sovereignty at the moment, then more you do it, more you feel that the next situation will come, you will be able to be in 100% sovereignty and control with how you're responding to it. And more we do it, less those provocations are coming to our presence, because the provocation only comes when there is a reflection. It's the same vibration. As soon as we are changing, we are closing the door that is leading towards the resources of our energy. When it's closed, no one can penetrate through it, and with the time, no one even will try to do that. So when we are holding that space for ourselves, when we're holding strongly that idea of what we really want, what is really serving us well, what we're deserving, what we're worthy in, that's the point where you really start respecting yourself. And the energy only can leak either from people who are not conscious, they're not conscious of themselves, and they're not conscious of others. They're just blindly going into conversation or into the conflict. They're not seeing themselves, they're not seeing the other person. But as soon as you train in that observer, and as soon as you already claimed for yourself your decision that you are worthy of love and you not entering anything above it, then you already set that criteria for yourself. And that's where it's starting. Everything starts transforming around you. You are stop being the donor, the ones who are always giving the blood to suck. And you're becoming the whole self-sourcing individual. And this is not happening overnight, because we've been conditioned to feel guilty and to feel worry and to be afraid for almost all of our lives. And now we understanding that that is not the proper way to live. That is not the right way to live. That gave us a experience, those lessons taught us something. But ultimately liberation and the real juice of life is where you are self-sourcing. And love is the vibration that is self-sourcing. It doesn't need to be fitted to be. No, anger needs to be fitted, wound needs to be fitted, love doesn't. And when we are self-sourcing, when we learn who we are, where we are practicing that energetic hygiene, that emotional hygiene, when we are not putting the responsibilities for how we are feeling to someone else. I feel bad, you're guilty, you gotta fix this. As soon as we feel certain destructive emotions, we can again go there, observe, and ask, what do I need to feel good right now? What do I need to feel amazing right now? And you're learning yourself, and then you providing it to yourself. This way, there is no way someone will access your energy, or you would need to suck from someone. Because most of the time, 99% of the time, the people who are being donors, they're also vampires in a sense, because they're needy. That's why they attract in someone who takes from them. So they see it more obviously that you need to work on this. And I've been there. I'm still working on a lot of self-realizations, and it will never be ending while I'm here on this earth. So I would love to tell you that do not take it as a competition with yourself. Do not expect things change immediately. Do not expect for you to just figure it out like this, because there is also neural pathways that needs to be changed. As I brought an example of the muscle. When we're practicing in a gym, the muscle doesn't grow just in one set. It grows within the month or years. And individual process is different in the gym, and here individual process is different as well. And you will see more you coming back to your observer, more you are self-sourcing, less everything else become hard, less emotional swings you are going to experience in life. You're going to be solid, centered, and in control of your car, of your vehicle, where are you going, and you will start leading yourself towards experiences that are pleasurable, that are expansional, that are beautiful, that are pleasant, because every single person wants to feel those things. Is the only difference that we are accessing those things through the different ways. And self-sourcing is the infinite way when you are in charge, when to access those experiences. And the very dependent position when you are waiting for those things to come to you, or you're hoping that those things will come to you. And that's a very weak position to be. So if you're motivated to become the owner of your feelings, meaning the owner of your reality, then you can start applying that principle of being aware, of first being honest. Honesty is the key here, to recognize, well, I'm needy here, or I'm offended here, maybe I'm in the position of little boy, little girl here. And then you admit it first, because there is nothing wrong to admit where you were sitting for a while, which role you were fulfilling for a while. The life is a huge school, and it's lessons everywhere. And as soon as we're just looking at that as that profound game where we're learning about ourselves, it's all going to be easy and fine. And it's inevitable for you to experience emotions on the way. It is inevitable to maybe go through the pain again, maybe to go through this battle with yourself again, and to experience those emotions. That is okay. Most importantly, not running from it. And when I experience those things, I am just sitting with it, and I am navigating myself. I'm saying that I know it will pass through me. I know that energy that I pinpointed right now, first it was fitting out of, all these others energies from other people. When they found it, for it to be liberated, it needs to be felt. And when it's felt without attachment, it just goes through and it leaves your vessel. If we're taking alcohol, drugs, that's what makes the pain or the experience stuck. And when it's stuck, when it's not conscious, when you're not conscious that, okay, I'm feeling that, I'm processing that, it's very painful right now, but it's not going to be there forever. Because I am liberating myself right now. I'm healing right now. So when you understand the process, you are kind of welcoming it, even if it's unbearably painful. And we humans are absolutely phenomenal creatures because of having that physical body and having the spirit with us. We are metaphysical. And we are here to actually live those experiences, to really process them through our physical body, but process them spiritually and be able to transform those experiences. And by doing that, we're rising. And the sign of us rising is feeling light and feeling love. There is no other sign. You're going to start seeing and feeling the life like something very precious. You're going to start seeing the leaves. You're going to start recognizing that you have gifts and you have wishes and desires, and the colors are so bright. So all of this happening when we're cleaning up the holes, the junk that is not allowing us to self-source, to self-navigate, to expand, and to see the beauty of that existence, because we all know so well what the suffering is. So now it's time to step into joy. And the joy is right behind that painful door. And I'm here with all my heart because I've been through so much pain, and I took a decision recently after my 40s. I took decision that now I am discovering what the joy is, what the freedom is, and what the healed me is. And as soon as I made that commitment, there is a lot of circumstances being thrown in my presence because it was all that weight that I needed to clean up. It's still cleaning up. It's still happening. But I am so grateful for that awareness. I'm so grateful for the gift to see it and to understand it. Because I see that the doorway is inside of me. There is no other doorway. I don't need to take a magic pill, as you are not too. You don't need to take anything to reclaim your sovereignty, your strength, your beauty, unapologetically. And those who are not resonating with that, you don't have to be smaller or shrink. You don't have to adapt. No, we have to expand. And if your expansion is bothering someone, then it is a sign that you still care of opinions of others. There is a sign that something you still want to be a good boy or a good girl. And it means there is still some little hole in there that needs to be fulfilled with your personal validation and worthiness and healing. But when you're expanding and you healed all of those holes, you're not going to have anyone on your way who will be bothered by your expansion. They will be fascinated by your expansion. They will be inspired by you, and the people and the beauty will be just all around. This is what I have to say today. And if you have any questions, I would love to know how does it resonate with you, or if there anything that I can add to help you to move from the place where you feel hopeless to the place where you feel hope and joy and lightness. Maybe share your experience, what you've been going through, and what helped you. I would love to learn more. And also, you guys, again, if you love what you see, share, because sharing the goodness is always good. Someone may be saved by seeing this video and hearing these words as I was saved when I needed those words. Thank you for watching. Thank you for trusting. And I hope that that was really, really, really nurturing and warm for you to hear. There is so much hope. There is so much goodness. There is so much light. We just gotta get our hearts open to it. My name is Paula, CEO of New Sutras, and I see you guys in next episode. Namaste.